Dear PowerPoint, I've got a question. Why are you still calling it the Slide Master? This struck me the other day. I was teaching about how to use the masters in my workshop. I like to show people how they can get great slides by taking the bullet points off of the slide and putting them into their notes pages as full sentences. So to do that, I teach them how to go into the Notes Master and do a tiny bit of page layout to make a notes page that's going to look really nice. I walk people through it. Usually it's a life-changing experience for people to learn about this, but this time as I was directing people to go to the Notes Master, the words were coming out of my mouth and I was like, Notes Master? Slide Master? It makes me wonder what you think the copies under the master are called. So I wanted to provide you some alternatives because this master language is an artifact of racism. And we need to uproot it wherever we see it. If it's happening here, it's probably happening elsewhere in Microsoft too, don't you think? So alternatives that you could use instead, how about, came up with some ideas for you. Source and copies. Primary and replicas. Queen and drones. Trunk and branches. I'm sure that with all the smart people you have there, you can come up with even more ideas. Things that you could say to replace this old language. I mean, it's 2020. A lot of tech figured this out. A lot of tech companies figured this out back in March as their response to the Black Lives Matter movement. And even then, it's a little too little too late for all the racism that's rampant in the tech industry. But you didn't even change then, so why not? So dear PowerPoint, dear Microsoft, please take this as an opportunity to rethink your language and look for where else racism still might be occurring at Microsoft. Love, Stephanie.